End times market prediction: government better or no government at all? Voting for a strong government or no government at all. The way to survive. For a country to survive, it must have a strong government to ensure that its economy is sound, its currency is sound, and then the citizen have some form of guarantee for their livelihood to be able to continue. But look at what is happening around you. There is no sound government anymore. Look at what is Trump doing. What is the Japan and Europe is doing? Printing money to prop up the bad sector, the zombies companies, and buying up junk bonds. Throwing good money after the bad investment. You have not seen hyperinflation yet. But it will come when it comes. You have better be prepared. I am not happy with these world government. To me, they should all be sacked for taking the easy path. They are destroying the value of money for future generations to come. That is why people are turning from paper asset to real asset. If you think cryptocurrency is the answer to real asset, think again. Cryptocurrency is just another alternative to electronic currency. It is still belong to the system. To survive the hyperinflation, you must hold something that is outside the system. Anything that is physical, has an intrinsic value, and can be producing in a way. Below are a few examples of real wealth. 1. A garden where fruit and veggies can be grown. 2. An essential like toilet paper or canned food that can be stored away for future consumption. 3. A physical piece of asset like jewelry, collectibles items, vintage items with valuable metal contents such as gold, silver, diamond, pearls, bronze. 4. Property that can produce rental income. 5. A well which produces clean spring water. What happened during hyperinflation? The virtual wealth will be deflated away. Virtual wealth are your currency, paper deposits, stocks and bonds, etc. Anything that is writing on a piece of paper are worth zero when the confidence are eroded. One good example are Lehman Brothers mini bonds. The coming 2 elections will be interesting to watch. 1. US elections. 2. Singapore PAP elections. Donald Trump will no doubt win the elections again in November 2020. The stock market will be the testimony to that. There are just no alternative to Trump, just like there are no alternative to the US dollar. As for Singapore, likely the PAP will be elected. But I was hoping for more opposition parties to come in. Singapore need more check and balance. The PAP cannot own self, check own self. This is great conflict of interest. Likely also that the PAP will again try to think of new rules to win. Who won't? The stakes are high. Singapore need a strong opposition party and a unified one. If the PAP wins the coming elections in 2020, which I think will be this year, I would expect more of the same result from PAP. Below which is some of my personal opinion. 1. More GST hike. 2. More rules and fines and taxes for the younger generation. 3. Higher food prices, for example tax on sugar, oil, salt. 4. Expect foreigner tax to be increased, to force more foreigner to convert to citizenship. 5. The PAP government is growing and the expenses will take a toll on the economy. 6. Retirement age to rise beyond 70 to 95 next, so that the CPF money can be collected to fund the nation wealth. If given a choice, I would rather retire in a country with a small size of government and with a peace army, and the power we given them is just too big for them to handle and so easy to abuse. Do you agree with me?